What's up, Tobin?
Hey, JC. How you doing, man?
Good. What you got?
So, I was just doing this search directory for the mock-up for the search directory for Virtual Storefronts and creating the wah-wah pedal search. And I did a wah-wah pedal search on Google just to see what would come up. And
oh, boy.
In Billings, our pinned location is Billings, Montana.
Okay.
Google comes up with the local place.
That's kind of like the top one.
Yeah, their top search is the local place, like Hanson's. We would use them. We would use that place if we had the time to get permission for all these small businesses, but there's no time for that. So out of respect, we're not using it. We're just using mock-up stuff. But so they had the local business listing, and then they had the next listing was Best Buy, and the next listing was Walmart. So
you're kidding me.
I'm no kidding, and that is actually this is the thing about Google is that it favors these huge businesses because Google is married. Google is giving you results for the objective truth. If I'm someone who lives in this town and I need a wah-wah pedal, the objective fact is apparently Best Buy and Walmart would have those things according to Google.
And they're your best option.
Yeah, that's your best option. So as I'm going through this mock-up and creating, a radius of locally owned businesses that are selling wah-wah pedals from Billings, Montana, what I'm looking at, I'm thinking is, well, what's great about this directory is that even though objectively speaking, Best Buy and Walmart in Billings are technically the most close, this gives you 12 options that aren't necessarily right next door, but that give you a lot of information about local businesses that are in your vicinity.
Right.
And what's great about the search is that when you're searching the Virtual Storefronts directory, there's no... the results of Best Buy and Walmart are eliminated. They're just not there. It's what's missing that's kind of amazing.
So this kind of becomes like a verified local business search engine.
Correct. Exactly. And it's almost like a curated search. And not only is it a verified local search, but it covers the entire country, which is strange too. It's both local and national because the results are from your location. So we're currently in Billings, Montana, and it tells you that Guitar Base is 2.1 miles away and that the pedal kit in Boise, Idaho is 614 miles away.
Right.
And if you just keep scrolling, it'll tell you, what's in Alaska and Hawaii eventually. So So it really fits our tagline, the always local nationwide. Definitely fits our tagline. And
that's great.
What it also fits is that instead of getting the same redundant, boring results about how capitalism is serving you in its most literal, basic, obvious, objective form, in other words, the closest thing to me that has the object I want, Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, it's like we already know that that's kind of like the reality. Instead of getting that repetitive, redundant, beat you over the head reality, instead you're learning about local businesses that are selling what you're looking for all over the country.
Yeah, that flips the switch, right?
That's the switch. Exactly. It's taking your attention and instead of just directing you to something that you've seen a million times that has no imagination to it. That's just like, this version of capitalism, which is get me the thing that I would need as fast as possible for the lowest price immediately. Which isn't, there's nothing wrong with that mentality. It's just not a complete picture. Instead of just doing that, which is kind of this mind-numbing activity, we're inverting it. We're flipping the switch and giving you a load of activity about all the people who really care about wah-wah pedals.
Right. Well, and I think too, so there is a massive demographic that has very discerning taste. And part of that discerning taste is I want to support local business. So when they don't have a tool or easy access to give a representation of that, they're just going to do what comes simplest a lot of times, right? We're almost kind of preconditioned to just type it into the phone. Here it pops up. Oh, here's where I can get it. Go. Even though they might have that value of local, there's not really any tool out there right now that's championing that. So now they're going to be able to have it in their hand and be like, oh, sweet. Yeah. That's awesome.
That's the rational thing to do is like, hey, at the end of the day, I do need a Wawa pedal. And,
right.
Parsing through, and the local place isn't closed, and Best Buy and Walmart, they have curbside pickup. So I'm going to go over there. So, right. With the information that you're given, even if you are passionate about local, the rational thing to do is still go to Walmart or Best Buy or order it overnight from Amazon. And that's that's the part where we're by entering a directory, by creating a directory of businesses that are ready to do business, that are all just locally owned. If you make that your go-to place, then you have a lot more information at your disposal on how to take action in a way that that aligns with your personal values.
So what we've got to do, we've got to be able to come up with a national directory of verified local businesses.
We need to get businesses to do the free trial, and we'll put their name in the directory. We'll add them with tags. All of these businesses. I mean, obviously, no business is called these are all guitar businesses. No business is like, we're not like Wawa Pedal Central. Wawa Pedal is simply a tag for every guitar business that's near Billings, Montana.
Right. Okay. That's awesome. So that now we know what we got to do next.
Tag them all.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of these businesses can tag themselves, and we can suggest tags for them. Yeah. So that is the first step to finding local businesses, is the Virtual Storefront search directory, which is what I'm mocking up today.
That's awesome. Good work, man.
Thanks. Good talking to you, man.
All right. Take care.